ace.
Yep.
So if you roll 1 to 2, you're white, and if you roll 3 to 6, you're a person of colour.
Roll it.
Come on.
I want to be European.
What's 6?
Person of colour.
At least we're a lower class than we're white.
3 to 6 is person of colour.
Yes! One.
We're a person of colour.
You're white.
Yes. Why?
Yes, we're white.
And ball.
Hey, it could be better than being at you know?
Going to move in here. Okay, and so now we have to allocate how many chips you get. So starting with 32, but some will have some kind of taken off. So if you are female, take 8 chips. If you're male, take 10. So just write down on your thing how many will add up. Your socio-economic. So the extremely wealthy ones take 12. Well, we've got your 2. You get 4.
So we take 4 out.
Yeah, you get 12. What were you guys?
4.
Another 12.
And then, so you take 8.
Take it away now.
So you've got to add 12 to the 10.
Take it 8 away from that now.
I'm probably making this more complicated, am I?
Nah,
Thank you.
not for me.
How much did you take away?
14.
All right. And if you're white, take you have 10 chips.
Oh.
If you're a person of colour, you have 7 chips.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Excellent. So then just write the total. Yeah, so just write the total of vitality chips that you ended up with.
1, 2, 3,
So,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
so just write how many.
Starting chips.
Yeah, starting chips. So what were your starting chips? So we originally had 32, then you took away some.
Yep. We've got 9.
How many did you eat?
We have
We've got 9.
9 left. So you got 21 in total.
29.
Oh,
Have you?
is that how much we start with?
No. Well, you start with. So you guys are. Were you male?
Yep. White.
And lower class.
Underclass.
So 14. So you're 21.
Oh, so we keep these ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you get 21. What did you guys get? 29.
So what's 21 plus 9?
What did you guys get? Yeah. So what are you? You're
So what's
male
starting?
or female?
Male.
You're male, so you've got 10, and you're middle class, 18, and are you white or middle class or person of colour?
Person of colour.
So
We got more because we're white.
so that's 7. So
I know.
25 there.
you've got 25.
We got 21, is that right?
Yeah, you've got 21.
And do we put that on the childhood starting chips or adult?
No, it's the starting chips.
Are you an adult?
So put the ones that you don't need anymore
there's
that
2
you've
different
lost in
starting
there.
Can I just put ours together? Did I
Middle class.
All right, and so give your so you want to keep the life chips that you've got now. Yep. 21. Yep. Excellent. Give your player a name based on your profile.
We've done that.
Yep. What's your name?
Our name is Juno Maximus.
So we've got. I'm going to call you guys Juno.
Yep.
Juno Maximus.
Yep.
What are you guys going to call?
We are Bobby Solly Smith.
Yeah.
Bobby Solly Smith.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's her name? Did you say Jesus? Yes.
She said Jesus.
Jesus.
Right. Jesus.
So we have our tractor's name.
Mexico. Yeah, that could be Jesus. Hey, no one really knows.
Okay, and so then we basically get started.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah. All right. So I think we may as well start with Juno. So take 2 dice and then roll it and move along.
We start off because we're white.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, you're meant to do it not randomly. It is actually meant to be the ones with the highest vitality chips. So that's you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. I haven't played this for a while. I'm a bit rusty.
So we just roll it
Yeah.
with a 2 and a
5. Okay, so do you want to...
We're the white ones. Sorry, guys. We're the white ones.
Sorry, welcome to
Like big bang.
All right.
What colour are you guys? So you've got 5. Do you want me to move you guys?
Yes, please.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
If I take your... What one?
We're purple.
Moon. So he's landed on a star.
Cool. On a star.
Yep. A star.
Awesome. 5. All right. What one's that one?
5.
Community card. That's the childhood
all stars,
community card. Yeah. So I think you just need to pick up the community card.
This.
Yeah. And so this goes for everyone. So everyone needs to do whatever this card says.
Okay.
Access to primary care. If you get sick or need medical attention, you are able to see your family doctor within a short time. Doctor visits are covered by a publicly funded health insurance plan or gain 2.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
So all gain 2. So
we get 2 of those.
yeah. So every team gets 2 extra.
Yeah.
It's because there's good GPs.
Thank you to the health bank. They would have not in New Zealand. We want to get that
Yeah.
because health.
I really want to thank you.
You know, you make an appointment and you got to go in 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
When you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, we don't know that we're going to be sick 2 weeks later.
Yeah. What do you guys think if you need to go and see a GP?
It's pretty poor.
Can you-
I reckon. I don't even have a GP.
Same.
Yeah.
Registered.
Not registered?
And neither are my children.
Yeah.
We just go to Team Medical.
There's no space at Team
I can get in really quickly with the kids, but I myself can't get in.
So good on Canada for having good medical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we've all done really well out of that. Okay. So who's got the next highest number of vitality chips?
How many have you got?
More than you.
25. Oh yeah, sweet.
How much you got?
21. I've got 23 now.
Oh, we got 27. Go on.
Doubles.
Number 6. Okay. Lunchtime in the school cafeteria. You consume far too many tater tots. Do you know what they are?
Yes.
They're like hash browns.
Little hash browns, mini hash browns.
Yeah, those bites. And mystery meat lunches for a growing body. That means like those chicken nuggets, but things that don't look like meat.
Some of those.
So you consume far too many tater tots and mystery meat lunches for a growing body. You are not learning how to make healthy eating choices. So lose 1. So that's if you're... sorry, I didn't read it out properly. That's if you're low socioeconomic. So that's if you're you're number 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
So number 3 to 4. Okay, Edna, the lunch nut lady, throws a few peas and carrots into your lunches. You have a nutrition class in which you learn about the food rainbow. Remain the same. So you don't lose 1. But if you were in the extreme wealthy group, your caregiver packs your lunches with whole grain sandwiches and organic fruits and vegetables, and you gain 1. Yeah. Or you get your chef to make. Yeah.
What are these people?
What were you guys? You were in that one.
Number 1.
You're number 1. Yeah.
So we would have lost 1.
Yeah, you were the last one. All right. Now it's your turn, Juno.
Thank you. Over to you, Juno.
Okay, ABCs. You are learning to read. So, roll. Okay, so I think you have to roll it again. You have to roll it again. If you roll 1 to 5, you're a capable learner and you find reading fun and you'll gain 1. if you roll 6, you've got a learning disability, and reading is really difficult. If you're low socioeconomic, so 1 or 2, you lose 1 and take a disability card. Where's our disability cards?
Don't know. We don't have any.
No.
Oh, we need some.
I'll have to go and track them down.
Okay, so we just want
If
one.
you're in the wealthy group, so group 3 to 6, you can afford assessment and tutoring, and so you just lose 1. You don't take the disability.
So how do?
So you have to roll the dice.
But we need a 1 or a 5, right? And we can,
Are you suggesting that you can make that happen?
yeah. So if I roll a 1 or a 5
Yeah.
to 2
Yeah.
5,
Yeah, you'll gain 1.
but if I roll
6.
6, then
Depending on your
then it goes down.
socioeconomic.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
I want to roll the other dice.
5. Gain 1. Really? I need to track down the disability cards because we will roll one sometimes. So I might hand over to someone else to read.
Yep, I'll
this.
take over.
Do you take over?
Yep.
Do you? So you basically
I
just pull up. Yeah, you probably understand it more than me, right?
So we're on the next page.
Yeah. Well, it depends. So now it's your turn.
It's Jesus' turn.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and get the disability.
Another 6.
We're purple.
12. Oh no, 11, sorry. Okay, you attend a school with some nasty bullies. Roll even, you are bullied at school and you lose 1. Roll odd, you are not bullied. But, so no previous violence remain the same. If you've had previous violence, you are the bully, even if you've received counselling and you lose 1. So, but you haven't been, you had a previous thing. So you just roll it odd or even.
Just one.
If you roll it even, you lose 1. But if you roll it odd, stay the same.
Next. Okay.
But if I ask, oh yeah, okay.
Oh, you keep going.
Oh, you
An
sure?
awesome job.
Okay.
That's it.
However, genetic modification may also disrupt the ecosystem and transfer modified genes.
13.
Currently, in this country,
An outbreak of meningitis occurs at your school.
by food. We all
Roll a
have
1 to 5. Public health quickly mounts a vaccination campaign at your school and you get vaccinated in time and you don't lose any, you remain the same. Roll a 6, you contract meningitis and become extremely ill and lose 3. So,
Meningitis.
You got that.
okay.
Do they lose something?
Nah, they remain the same. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18. The principal of your school is not very progressive and turns a blind eye to racial discrimination. White, you do not notice the racism around you. You will remain the same. Person of color, your teacher doesn't get to know you and stereotypes you based on your race. You are picked on by your classmates and you lose 1.
Okay, so
Discussion question.
your SES
How might racism affect the health of all the members of the community?
they've been able to afford
So
many of those to meet
we don't lose any because we're white,
Because you just don't know what it's like to be a person of colour.
but
And your name is Jesus.
person of color, yeah, that
level is
sucks.
moderate.
That you lose 1 if it was used.
But we don't actually have to lose one, though, eh?
Nah, but if that was used that landed there,
So you're
you would have lost 1.
But we to discuss that.
So
that
how might
topic.
racism affect the health
going to tell us
of all the members of the community? Wanna take it?
okay, so let's face it, smoking's cool. Take it up to finish.
Any of you ever been targeted? Do you feel like you've ever been targeted? How it affects
And you
health?
have to write down smoker on your profile.
By racism? I'll give you an example. Malachi went to the office at Otaki College, my boy over there, went to the office and he was told by one of the office people who was white, go to class, you whore. And my son turned around and he was like, oh, what a racist, miss. That's all he said. He didn't say anything after. All he said was, what a racist, miss. And she took offence to him calling her a racist, but she wasn't bothered by what she had called my son. And then I was called in by the dean to come and talk to the office lady and my son, because the office lady was offended at what she had been called. And I said, well, what was it that was said to lead my son to say this? Because he wouldn't just say anything like that, just off the cuff. And I was told by the dean, not by her, all she said was, go to class, you whories. And I said, well, that right there entitled my son to call her what he did, because he didn't follow it with anything else. All he said was, it was a racist comment, because it was. You don't know where my son comes from. You don't know that he lives, in a shack on the side of the road or something like that for you to call him that. So, me, in defence of my son, went into that school to try and discuss it with this teacher who didn't want to discuss it. She didn't want to discuss it with me. I went in quite worked up about it, because I was like, oh, that kind of hurts. Calling my son something that he's not. But I think there's racism to the extreme, and there's that casual racism, and that's what she probably thought she was using. But still, as a teacher and as an adult, you don't address kids like that, especially not when they got a mum like me who's going to come in and
What did the school actually support you and address it?
So the dean, his dean, was sort of like, oh, your son can't come to school. And I said, well, actually, he can, because he was calling out her behaviour as he saw it, and it was racism.
So did they back you?
Yeah. So the dean didn't. So I took it further, and I went to the principal, and I said, this is what's happened, and and so that's how we got our resolution from it. But I don't think, like any other kid would have just been like, oh yeah, okay, taking the consequences for, thinking that he was wrong. He was like, nah, mum, I wasn't. She called me a whoring. I was like, you're not a whoring.
Does this question resonate with you guys?
I think, my opinion, being a person of colour, I can say that I experience racism a lot. Might not be really directed at me, but it's there. I think it will definitely affect the health of the members of the community, but I don't know. I think it's like, my parents and that were probably quite racist too, or getting racist slurs or whatever. But I've got like a white dad and a black mum. If I just want to use their colour of their skin. And my dad wasn't allowed to hang out with Māoris, so he got kicked out of home when he was 12.
Gee.
And then when he lived with the Māoris, and he's like white as this white piece of paper. And but he experienced racism as well, because he joined the Black Power, and he was like the only white as Black Power with like swastikas tattooed on his feet. And he was a Black Power member, and I don't know, he had a kid to my mum who's quite dark skinned Samoan. So I think it's just a generational thing as well. Like, I think our kids will experience it, maybe their kids. I don't think it's something that's just going to go on.
No. The casual
racism though is probably one of the biggest things.
Yeah, because we're all guilty of it. in one
We
way or
had
another,
conversations
yeah.
this morning about it, but it's not even just like colours against whites, it's like colours against colours.
Yeah, definitely.
Pacific Islanders and Māoris, Pacific Islanders against each other, even different races of white people against each other. The casual racism is so apparent, but it's just something that slips into our normal everyday conversation.
Yeah.
We were at the gas station the other day, and this dog in the car next to us, we were getting gas, and this dog was like barking at my partner, Wana, and the owner came out, and like the dog was barking. He's like, "Oh, sorry, my dog's racist." And my partner was like, "What?" And like we jumped in the car and we were just gobsmacked, like what the?
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Sorry, my dog's
yeah.
My parents were really racist. They died in the last couple of years, but my dad was just would say really horrible things, and I couldn't get him to engage in a conversation to see if he would actually learn or understand it. He just was completely shut down, and the celebrant at the funeral for my mother was even more racist, and he was saying things not only against Māori and Pacific, but also against Indians. And my husband's Indian, and my his grandchildren are Indian. And the celebrant was, bagging Indians and said, "Oh, you're a good Indian. It's not you. You're a good Indian." It's like, oh my God, I found it so traumatic. Yeah. Wow. You sort of hope it's going to get better, don't you? But some generations, you just think,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's that learned behaviour, the way, or not learned behaviour, but if you have to want to unlearn that behaviour that you have. And if you don't, then
Yeah, you have to want to. That's really hard.
I'm racist as. I'm racist as, but not to any specific. I'm racist against my own. I'm racist against. I don't know. I might not actually. It might be just like an asshole, but not racism. But I don't know.
Do you mean like an internalised racism?
Like it's just a normal thing.
and that casual racism.
That's kind of normalised.
Yeah, it is. Normalised, that's what it is. It's
But I don't.
so normalised.
I don't even know that. But my partner reminds me like, don't say that. I'm like, oh yeah.
But it's our world, isn't it? Yeah, and how it impacts on health. Yeah, and yeah. Oh well, anyway.
Good conversation.
That was good, guys. So who's next?
Who rolled
Jack? I've got
Hey, you get a chip for rolling that.
5.
We're purple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
16. You want
16.
to read out number 16?
Where do you live?
I'm rich.
So you're rich. So you're 6. You live in a nice, well-maintained house with new plumbing and no mould. Remain the same. But if you were us, if you were lower class, you live in a substandard housing, the pipes are old and contain lead. You are stricken with lead poisoning, lose 1, and take a disability card.
Do you want to know what a disability card is?
Yes, we do.
They all vary.
Nasty.
This one is lose 1 vitality chip every turn until your next profile update. So we have an update when we go into adolescence, which we're coming up to.
Oh
So
shit.
you lose a vitality chip every turn.
Okay, we'll put that on the bottom there?
Well, there's some other one. Well, one might be worse. That might be
Yeah, that's alright. because we know that.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. All right, go guys.
Free. You're free.
So it's the same, but another same. What was it?
So
Status.
stay the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys can. All right, so before we go on that one, we've got to do a profile update. So you've got to roll the dice again. So you're going into adolescence.
So we're growing up.
So you're growing up.
Growing up faster than. What's the name?
Education.
Bobby.
Hang on.
And it was the last one. Mickey.
Hang on. Let me have a look at your thing. Nutrition, activity, smoking, and sexuality.
Do we smoke?
Oh, we're about to find out.
You're about to find out.
We're smoking.
Except. Hang on,
What
I
do
just
we
need to find it.
Every day.
Oh no, look at the one I need. This is what I need.
Oh, I had it the whole time.
Profile update, nutrition. Okay. So we may as well do all of you together at the same time. We'll just update.
Okay.
Just so that you're ready. Okay, nutrition.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, ECS, you guys are number 6. Your caregivers have been hyper-vigilant about supplying you with top-quality foods. Your nutritional knowledge spans well past the food rainbow and into organics, alternative grains, and appropriate growing practices. Mark your nutrition level as excellent.
Excellent. Vegan.
Now, you guys are 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your family has been aware of nutritional needs throughout your childhood and has been able to afford to meet many of these needs. Your school provided some healthy choices. You have some sense of how to eat well. Mark your nutrition level as moderate. And you guys you have grown up in a household where there were not enough resources to provide you with adequate nutritional choices. Your school could not afford to feed you well or to teach you how to eat well. Mark your nutrition level as low. Alright, activity. You guys, you attended a school with an excellent indoor and outdoor physical education program. Your parents encouraged you to join many teams and provided lessons for various activities.
So this is like
Mark your activity level as excellent.
That's kid.
You guys are number 4A. Your school provided gym class once a week, and in the summer you were able to join sports teams. Mark your activity level as moderate.
Are we just
And for you, your school could not provide an adequate PE program. You grew up in an area where there were no community programs. Mark your activity level as low. All right, smoking. All right, so this is a roll the dice.
We smoke, bro.
Roll the dice. If you roll 1 or 2,
Sell the smoke.
if you roll 1 or 2, face it, smoking is cool. You take up the habit to fit in, lose 1, and mark smoker on your profile.
Roll for us.
Lose 1, you're a smoker. If you roll 3 or 4, you try smoking a few times and always feel like throwing up. You do not take up smoking, mark non-smoker.
3 or 4? Don't get 3 or 4. Come on.
Non-smoker. What do you guys?
Oh,
What
4. Non-smoker.
See, you told you they sell the smokes to us. My mum won't let me buy them.
Okay, sexual orientation. That,
Sexuality.
roll 1, you're gay. Roll 2 to 4, you're heterosexual.
roll that one, boys.
3,
We're straight.
yep. Yeah, the language. You go wrong.
Hey,
Get a row.
Straight.
hey.
One.
Roll. Lily.
Yay! All right, so we've
We're meant to
updated.
be.
Okay, so you guys landed on a community card. So you've
so
got
we
an adolescent community card. So the white, that's you guys, eh? You're
Nah,
white. No,
we are
that's
white.
Oh, you're white.
Get it
Sorry.
right. Get it right, mate.
I'm postcarded. I'm blaming
Okay.
my brain.
The government hasn't raised the minimum wage in a decade. Your part-time job pays poorly. If you have a low SES, this significantly affects your quality of life. Lose 2. Yes, see?
It's all right.
Keep laughing, keep laughing. We're gonna rob. We're the gay robbers.
I love it. That's so awesome. Yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Is it like, not the gay robbers, but like, does that scenario feel realistic?
It's, it's hard when you're poor. You know, you get the short end of all the stuff.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Because we're poor now, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
All right. All right.
Go on with.
Next.
I think so that was a community card one, wasn't it?
That was a.
So that was for everyone. So
Oh.
so that was that goes
Right.
for everyone.
Hey, don't forget about yourself.
We've got a
Yeah.
so
We don't
everyone,
lose because
you don't lose.
3 to 4 lose 1.
So you guys just lose 1. Yeah. Sorry guys.
So yeah, it's all about minimum wage.
All right. So you guys leave. Go leave. Oh, also we're motoring every day. 11. Do you want to count them all?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
27. Do you want to read it?
Nah.
Right. You're invited to a particularly wild party. Many people are drinking. You hook up with someone you don't know very well. Female.
Tangy pants.
You're a boy. Male. You wake up unsure of what happened the previous night. Lose 1.
You wake up in the gay man's bed. You wake up next to Juno.
If you were female, it was a bit more common.
what was the if you were female?
The sexual experience was non-consensual and you're emotionally loose too.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
a different scenario.
It's a bit. That's a bit of a big gap, eh?
Yeah.
You have good insurance and some unique benefits at work that allow you to get the right medications.
24? Yeah. Okay.
Fault.
You are invited to some crazy parties. What do you do? So you have to roll the dice.
Brilliant parties now, eh?
Yep.
Straight into
If
the party
you
scene.
roll 1 to 2, you never use drugs or alcohol, remain the same.
Okay, you roll 1 then.
If you roll 3 to 4, you drink and smoke occasionally and are careful not to mix drugs. You always party safely, remain the same. Roll 5 to 6. You're a partier. You try everything you can get your hands on and frequently have no memory of the night before, lose 1. So go for it, guys.
Surely 1.
Take your phone. You're a party animal.
You got no memory. You don't know what happened.
You guys still have heaps of vitality checks. Apart from you guys. So,
How much I lose?
lose 1.
Because they're rich.
Okay.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's an adolescent community card. Do you want to read that one out? So this is for everyone.
Job search programs.
You don't have to say anything.
You are finding it hard to get a job. You discover a government-funded program that provides advice on resume writing and job search tips. All gain 1.
We're just getting free chats.
Yeah, these don't go too much.
Who are we up to? Oh, you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
Ooh.
another community card for everyone.
The newly elected government has cut funding to sexual health education programs that provide free condoms. You stop using condoms altogether, the rate of sexually transmitted infections and teenage pregnancies starts to rise. All lose 1.
Oh,
We just gained one party with you.
we got gay STDs. We got them in the bar.
Alrighty, guys. We've got to get to old age, so I'm not sure I'll drop this timeline. At least adolescence is much more fun though. Another adolescent community girl. Do you guys want to read it out? Yeah.
Okay. Clean, safe housing is vital to health and overall well-being. Your community does not fund. Oh yeah, okay.
Does not fund reading programs.
Subsidised housing. People with low incomes are at risk of becoming homeless. So if your SES is between 1 and 2, you lose 2. If you're between 3 and 6, we lose 1.
Yeah. Do we? No, that's fine. Do we just? How do you reckon? Do we need to? We're having a nice conversation.
Yeah, the other guys are just.
They're about there. We'll catch up. We'll catch up.
All right.
It's easy to do.
Hey, good, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Here we go. Public transportation. Funding for public transportation is low. As a teenager, you don't have a car. So if it is hard for you to get around, you spend a lot of time waiting for the bus or catch rides with your friends. Even if they aren't the best drivers. Players and adolescents lose 2. Other players lose 1. So we all lose 2, right?
Yeah. Oh, so is that everyone? Yeah. That's a bummer, isn't
Yep. Yeah.
it? Yeah. Everyone's an adolescent.
How does the poor
We're
people?
getting a lot of these, aren't we?
How does the poor people get?
Yeah. 2. How do they get one?
1, 2.
Because there's good public
Number are we on?
transport.
35.
No, but how do we get more?
Oh. What do you mean? Sorry.
35.
35.
35.
Sorry. Can I blame COVID? Yes. My brain's still foggy afterwards. 35.
Excuse me, I've got a spare mask.
Oh no, it was a while ago. It's all right, and I'm red naked. I'm sorry for me. I do public health. That would be a really bad one. You guys want to read that?
Okay, you need your own cash flow and are finally old enough to work. SES, you get a part-time, or once a quarter you get a part-time job.
Yo.
Yeah. For 1 to 4, the best paying job you can get is as a waitress. There is no non-smoking bylaws in your area. You're exposed to a lot of secondhand smoke. It's for a female. And for a male, you work at a gas station attendant and are exposed to fumes. But because we're rich, your parents give you a nice allowance. You pick up extra work at your dad's office every now and then. We remain the same.
What do we? Do we lose?
So, but, no, it was just for us. But if it was you guys, you would lose.
You'd be a waitress or you would be
But we were in.
5.
We've already done that one, shall we? Is that our star one? Oh no, we've just done that one. So we'll,
So you lose what? So you get a part-time job. You're a male. Yeah, you're exposed to fumes. You lose 1.
Yeah, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
What number is that?
47. Thank you.
wouldn't you? I need to update your profile.
That's a profile.
Let's update this.
Yeah, baby.
We're going into adulthood, aren't we?
Yeah, we
Different stuff.
So we're doing an update.
Alright, so
You've had a carrot and you lost.
activity and nutrition.
Now you're on disability.
If you roll a 1 to 4, you fall back 1 level or remain the same at the lowest levels. If you roll a 5, you remain the same. If you roll a 6, you jump to the next level.
That's the nutrition.
Yeah,
So,
for both of them.
Okay.
so we're rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling.
Hey!
6, jump to the next level.
So you're excellent on for both of them, is it?
So initially they were low, so now they're moderate.
Hey, we're coming up in the world.
You fall back a level, so now you're low.
Here we go. We're going to lose millions.
I get it off. We're moderate.
Oh no, shit, sorry, the number one. No, we're right.
Hey,
Yeah, we're moderate now. Okay, so smoking.
he was a moderate, so he's not rich anymore. Eh?
No,
That is just
that's for the
nutrition.
nutrition and activity.
Oh,
Okay, for smoking, if you roll it even, you start, or continue smoking, you lose 1. If you roll it odd, you either don't smoke or quit smoking, you remain the same.
Smokers, eh?
we all roll threes.
We all rolled 3s.
Oh, did you get? Oh, you all got
So if you were non-smokers, you start smoking
Hey?
and you lose 1. Oh, sorry, we're odd. Too low. You either don't smoke or quit smoking, you remain the same.
No, let's go.
Oh, we quit
So
smoking.
you're all
Nice.
non-smokers now. Awesome.
Hoo-hoo.
We were always non-smokers. Or are we smokers now?
No, yes or none.
Okay, education. Roll 1 dice to add to this. Add this number to your SES to get your education score. Okay, so adjust your SES level based on the score. Roll 1 dice. Add this. Oh, so roll 1 dice. We're 5.
We were 6.
We were 6, so we remain the same. So we're just adding it to what our previous number was. Education.
Did we have one for education?
It's based on our SES level. So we were 6, and now we've done a 5.
Oh, yeah, so we added on to that.
Yeah. Add it onto your SES.
3, Lily. We're not that.
So what we used before? Use were 2, and now use a 3.
Yeah, we're going up.
Yeah.
You know, still going up.
You moved down when you remained. Yeah, so you still remain the same sort of. And what about you, Bill?
You're a freak.
And what we used before?
A 4.
Okay, so he's a 7 now. You completed high school, you remain the same.
Awesome. Congratulations.
We were 6 and we got 5, so we're 11.
We're dumb.
So we're 11. Yeah, so we're excellent.
So we're not as rich, but we went to uni. That's where all our money went.
So are we all updated?
So what's our SES update? So
We're 11.
So yeah, we're in
Moderate
So so we're still 6.
Our brain.
They'd be 3. They'd move up 1. Easy?
We smoke.
Wait, what?
Easy?
No, your education is what? What was this education?
7.
7. Yeah, and then your SES is the same.
Oh,
No, your education should be.
so our
Ours is excellent. You guys.
what was ours?
What was his education? 7.
So they're 3. They completed some high school, so they moved down 1 SES level or remain the same if it's at the lowest level.
But what's our education? Moderate.
Your SES plus what you roll. So you were
1.
2, and then now you're 3. So your SES level is now
3.
is low. Still.
So our education is 3.
No, so yours is. What did you end up with once your SES was added together? 3. So
So has that become our
you're at
education?
low.
Your education's low.
Low. Thank you.
And what was yours? 7.
So you were quite dumb,
So
so
you
we've got
completed
to
high
have it like explained to us a few times.
Moderate.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the way that they've written it out.
What did we do? Oh, we went to university.
Yeah. So we're excellent. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Next roll.
So, so we've got number
47.
Completed. Take the current.
47.
47 is you are a regular migraine sufferer. If your SES is between 1 and 2, no, what's your SES?
3.
3. Okay, so 3 to 6 is you have good insurance and sick leave benefits at work that allow you to get the right medication and to hide under the covers during your migraines. You remain the same. But if you were like, any drugs to treat your headaches if you struggle with constant pain, and you have to take a disability card.
Oh, lucky we just moved up.
Okay.
Big roll.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a P on this one. P.
That's still
Methamphetamine? No.
that's still an adolescence one.
What's the P mean?
Drugs.
Don't know.
In your community, the only place for many teenagers to find a sense of belonging is in gangs. These gangs promote an atmosphere or fear of violence in their neighborhood. SES ones 1 to 2 lose 2, SES 3 to 6 lose 1.
Oh, we
So we all
lose
lose
one.
1.
Oh, the profile. It was just the profile update. The P on there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All right. Thank you for that.
So it's all about gangs.
So we're all in a gang.
So in your community, the only place for many teenagers to find a sense of belonging is in gangs. These gangs promote an atmosphere of fear and violence in the neighbourhood. We're all SCS 3 to 6, so we all lost 1. No, we've just been hanging around with them.
Ready? Okay. You guys.
Does that mean even if we're not even a teenager?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
What number are you?
41.
Oh, you're an adult now.
You're an adult. You have student debt.
Let's go.
Welcome to adulthood.
Take away 6.
If you completed high school,
Yeah.
you remain the same.
Oh, let's go.
If we completed college or you, oh no, it's not us, it's just you. But if you had have completed college or university, congratulations, you have paid many thousands of dollars to gain a post-secondary education. That's why we moved to underlevel.
So I'm afraid
We were rich, now we're moderate because we paid. It's good.
Yeah. You get it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 55.
You have been working in a soul-sucking job that does not pay enough. You have applied for a better job. If you are a person of colour, no, you're fine. You are white, you get the job, and you didn't even think you were qualified because you weren't. But we have a discussion question. When could a character's race have an impact on his or her health? And what are some challenges of directly linking race and health?
Say that last part again?
What are some challenges of directly linking race and health?
Well, there's obviously a lot more Pākehā doctors than there are other race doctors. So that's pretty evident.
But do you think that comes down to them
Education.
only white being afforded that, or do you think that comes down to not enough people of colour feeling like they are able to complete that? Like I wouldn't be able to.
I think it might come down to financial education and, upbringing. Upbringing.
Yeah.
I think that gives an advantage to certain humans.
People of colour.
Yeah.
Racism by
Yeah. When it comes to health, I think, I don't know, because most of my experience is in Australia, but when it came to my health, my genetic build-up is going to be different. The majority of the statistics sit. And so when they're trying to deal with my body makeup compared to a white person, there was a lot of difficulty because they didn't understand that my body was different. They're trying to fit me into what the standard was, but I'm not the standard. So that was difficult, trying to get healthcare, trying to be provided health that way.
Was some of it about engaging, they were engaged.
Yeah.
Should we carry on? We're going to talk more about this stuff after.
Oh yes.
Holy moly.
Get us something.
12E? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
What number are we?
52, and you get a card. Boom.
Employment insurance.
Oh.
It's tough. They're very the government employment insurance program is well funded, and there are opportunities to retain. You feel a little less stressed about the economic downturn, or gain 1.
Hey. Thank you, government. Someone.
Go.
Thank you, December.
Last 24 hours. You
1, 2, 3, 4.
45.
5 is...
Read it down.
Recession. A recession hits your country and leads to mass unemployment. So if your SES is between
Lose 1 vitality every time.
3 and 4, you lose 2.
Show me. Hey. Okay.
If you are 5 to 6, you lose 1. But we're 11, so we don't. Yeah, take that back in there.
We're still 6.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah. Where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So we've all got to do that update to old age. You've made it to old age.
Okay. So we need to roll the dice. Everyone roll a dice. Go taki.
Hey.
4. Fall back 1 level or remain the same if you're already at
For activity and nutrition.
You're already at the lowest, are you?
No, we're moderate.
Oh, moderate. Okay, you're low down to low.
Thank you.
And what about you?
We rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, so yeah, you fall back 1 or remain the same. What's your nutrition in that low? Oh, you stay the same.
And we rolled a 5.
We rolled a 5, so we remain the same.
Moderate.
Yeah.
Getting it unhealthy.
Okay, wait, we've got a roll for our pension.
Come on, pension, baby.
Okay. What is it? Yep, roll.
Okay, you're frustrated by the housing.
1.
3. Your pension is moderate.
Yes.
So you've got to write it on paper. Your pension is
That'll do.
moderate. You are involved in clubs and hobbies,
Beautiful.
but sometimes feel restless and useless as if your days are over.
That's normal.
Remain the same. What about you? What's your pension? You have no pension. Your finances are tight and you have to work odd jobs occasionally, making retirement
Sorry, Bobby.
stressful. And you lose 1.
Oh. Cuz we got more than you. Cuz these were laughing at us our whole lives.
Our pension is moderate.
Hey, who's laughing now? Yeah. Hey,
Okay, alright.
they're laughing at us
All
as
right,
we
so
were a toll.
we're on. I'm looking upside down. Yes,
What are we?
66.
66.
So,
66.
oh, that was me. Eh?
Yeah, we didn't do that. We just update. So
You are predisposed to prostate cancer.
Oh,
You're either a girl. Are you a boy or a girl?
whatever.
Are you a girl? Are you a boy?
We were born a boy, yeah.
right.
Okay, you're predisposed to prostate cancer and develop the disease.
Yeah.
You are treated with surgery and chemotherapy. So you have to roll your dice to determine what's going to happen with your cancer.
Hey.
Oh, you got the worst. The cancer metastasizes, lose 3, and you have to take a disability.
What happened when you got that 6-2?
Yeah.
We thought that 6
Disability.
Disability card.
Lose 3 vitality chips every turn until your next profile update.
Just 3 until you
Well, hopefully we can make it. I reckon we'll make it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, believe.
7.
7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 59.
Heart attack.
Hey.
Shoveling the snow one afternoon, you feel pain in
poor
your
thing.
chest. You call for an ambulance.
While you're in the
lose
mud.
1, and take a disability card.
What were you doing? Digging snow.
Wait. This is where we're going to start losing chips. our SCS is high, so we don't have to worry about that. But do we have low nutrition or we're moderate? So we're all good. Low nutrition at any point? No. Were we a smoker at one point?
Yeah.
Yes, so we lose 1 for that. Lucky we didn't have all of them because it says all of the above, lose all of your vitality chunks.
But we do lose 1 vitality chip every turn into your next profile update. So lucky we're still just adults.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you lose one?
Okay? Yeah.
Just checking.
2.
Yeah.
51. We're gonna try. How much have we got? We're gonna lose 2.
So you have a relatively easy job that doesn't ask much of you. However, you must adhere to all of the company's
We've got at least
ridiculous
4
policies.
turns.
And you have no control over your workload or your environment. So you
We haven't got far to go.
All right.
What? What?
It's your turn.
Why?
Because it's your
Oh,
turn.
yeah. I was just seeing how many turns I had.
How many turns?
4. We don't lose any other ones.
She starts rolling low.
Come on. 74. We've got
74.
prostate.
Oh no, you're getting dementia.
Oh, that's alright.
Your memory.
That's good.
Roll your dice.
Oh no. 6.
5.
5. You do not develop Alzheimer's disease, but suffer as many of your old friends begin to forget who you are. Lose 1.
Oh, that's right, we got a spare one.
3.
Good touch out. 1, 3.
What number are we?
Community card.
Old age community card.
Coverage for pharmaceuticals, pills, and more pills. The older people in your community spend all their time thinking about the different drugs they have to take. Everyone is grateful for the publicly funded drug program for seniors. Players in old age gain 2, other players gain 1.
So we all gain 2. Beautiful.
Good access to medicine. Do we have good access to medicine, Sue?
Yes and no.
Rongoa?
What number are you? 58? Yes, we have one.
Cannabis? Rongoa?
You have a midlife crisis. You have a midlife crisis.
Oh,
So you have to, what's your
Bobby.
ECS?
7.
It's
4.
the liar.
It's just right down here.
You
Oh, you
got
updated.
dementia.
Did you go? You went up, did you?
Yeah, it's your starting ECS.
Oh, starting CS.
You daydream about your life 15 years ago. You think about leaving your job and you count the days until your retirement remain the same.
That's cool. Oh, you're gonna lose 3.
That's alright. We're still alive.
You're still
Oh, you made it to
alive.
the end.
Oh, did you make it?
Yeah.
That means you're the winner.
So we can't. How many
That
trips
means
we
you're
get?
the winner. But we need to
Told you
do the rest of it.
Oh, wait, we still have to, yeah,
We all have to do it.
Hey, we gotta see who comes second and first.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I know.
Jackie, how much chips you got?
Doesn't matter. I won.
That's awesome.
I won, babe.
10.
10.
That's all you gotta worry about. Because we were. What was it? Oh. So
Government
what?
representation. You're
events we
frustrated
had
by the
prostate.
current government's lack of attention to senior issues. Many seniors feel alienated from political processes. Players in old age.
No, but these are the
too.
events that have
Other
happened. I thought we had to write in. What happened when we were...
Oh, 11. One.
You got it. You got it.
What we gave? 69.
No, like all the things.
Winter blues.
Oh, we got a job over here.
Yeah, Tino, roll the dice.
We're meant to write these in.
Oh, so you should have let Tino roll it.
Job.
Your
You know,
poor
but we were meant
eyesight
to do
leads you to have a car crash. You and another person are injured, you lose 2, and you take a disability.
Oh,
kind of. I want to say to.
What's your disability?
Oh yeah, we only lose one.
Why do you lose one? Is the question.
Just lose one.
Oh, that's it. I thought it was going to be something sad. Yeah. That's a sad story.
Hey, and we didn't write in our events that happened too. Like that.
Can we remember them?
Well, we just tried to. It was quite hard.
Yeah.
Like we got dementia.
4,
5.
All of it.
Move us 5, please.
2, 3, 4, 5. 77. Yeehaw.
Isolation. You live in a neighbourhood with many high-rise apartment buildings.
Oh.
You'd like to spend more time with your neighbours.
I won.
If the group can name in the next 30 seconds at least 3
I won.
possible interventions to reduce isolation for seniors,
Everyone.
we all gain 1. If
Everybody.
not, we all lose.
We won. We.
How many do we have to identify?
We have to
Even
come up
though
with
we
3
were
possible
mocked.
interventions to
We were
reduce
laughed
isolation
at.
for seniors.
We were
Each, 3 each.
No, just 3
victims of
Three things
racism.
how seniors feel less isolated.
No, senior groups actually do
So
it.
victims,
Senior, that's it, senior.
Yeah, when they get picked up
Oh.
and taken to do things.
racism,
Papa does it.
and homo.
The free
Phobia.
public transport.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold.
But
Yeah.
Gold cards.
still
And
works.
oh, and then they have like for
Boom.
old people
That's our
say that like
analysis
the
of the
movies
game.
and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, that's 3. Game 2.
Do you know that?
Game 2.
We won.
Woohoo!
I know.
All right. Can you go Dolls?
Wrap it up so we can have a bit of a debrief about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They started their debrief. Alright, no pressure.
There is a government pension plan available for everyone over the age of 65. However, with all the cuts to social programs, the pension program has been drastically reduced over the years. Pensioners find it hard to make ends meet. Everyone loses 1.
I'll just make sure
Just
that
made it home.
Go. Roll dog.
check on the thing.
You better make it. You better make it home.
That's why you get for laughing at all the poor things.
Heat emergency. The city where you live has been getting hotter in the summers during heat alerts. Isolated seniors are at risk of dying from heat or infection and dehydration. Players in old age lose too. It's alright. You made it to the end.
You've made it to the end.
You made it to the end of life.
No one died early.
No.
That's quite good.
How many chips did they end on?
Oh, they're like.
Yeah, how many did they have?
We had 23.
Nice. Okay.
Awesome.
That was really good.